Well, hello. How's everybody doing today, tonight, this afternoon, this morning? Well, hopefully everybody's doing good today, whatever time zone you're in. And tonight we gonna be playing No, I'm Not Human. Well, So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And let's make some good and very bad decisions, letting people in because apparently we didn't learn this lesson from the previous game we played. By the way, it's you could subscribe on the channel. You could watch the other gameplays. But let let's get the games going. Looks peaceful suburbs. Very peaceful. Them teeth throwing me off. Actually, we just got back from my trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Sometimes. Yeah, I remember. Uh, we went to the beach. It's very nice to sleep on the beach. It was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Need a towel though. Damn. Cats can never go wrong with cats. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do? Who kid doesn't like to go to school? Let's be honest. Not creepy at all. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. I guess we checking it out. Well, hello. Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. Fine. I'll say same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Thoughtful neighbor. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. What would that be? I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. Solar flare? Extreme sunburn? Well, guess we'll figure it out. And that's there's people coming up from underground. They're calling visitors for whatever reason. So the sun is causing more people to come out of the ground. Called visitors. Cool. Okay. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. I'm curious about the sun, but I feel like I'm more curious about the people that's coming out of the ground. Visitors. Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Yeah, they coming to visit. Looking like humans. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. Oh, absolutely. Letting people in that we don't know into our houses. Absolutely. What could go wrong? My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. So, okay, I can look after myself. That's a bit cold. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Sounds good. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. Completely agree. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. Sounds good. See you in the morning. Well, guess time for bedtime. Let's inspect. Mom. Definitely mom, huh? Cigarettes. Don't smoke. It's not good for you people. It's close. Well, we cannot go there at night, I guess. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. And a mysterious liquid. I had no clue. Bad water? Honey? P? I had no clue. But we'll figure it out. In the morning, bedroom. Don't look that way anymore. I hate sleeping by the nightstand, so many bad memories. What type of bad memories you could have over a nightstand? A skinny dog is standing on a footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully trying to find some food. Well, unfortunately we can't go out. Loneliness and isolation. Absolutely. This one. Few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold hard ground, appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Seems like they're enjoying their time, so we'll just leave them be. Their body definitely gonna hurt when they wake up in the morning. Time for bed. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists have predicted. As a result, temperature outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. No going outside during the day. Okay. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. I feel like ballerina. Props to ballerinas because that look painful. If you watch John Wick, you know. Let's check. Office empty. I had no clue what's this. Hall. What's this? Kitchen. There goes our neighbor. Oh, look. Bring some beer. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Are we gonna be a good judge of character? Most likely not. Why would I let strangers into my house? Let people in. Let's be reasonable now. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker down by ourselves. Okay, I believe you, neighbor. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. So, stranger danger. If they ever ask if you're alone, never say yes. I hate dealing with people. Why do I need to have other people with me? This is for all my anti-social social club people over there. But let's just be curious. People you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. Completely agree. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. Great. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. That's what we're here for. And be sure to look out your windows, TVs, great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. And good memory. What do we need to do? Then what? What do we need to do? What do we need to? All we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I agree. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. Of course, the government. If they do stick together with me and my family. He's a good neighbor. We're definitely gonna try to help him and his family. All right, that's it for me. All right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 505-385. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Thank you very much, neighbor. So hits right. So we could take a beer if you wanted to. Guess that's the only one. That's the only thing we could. Okay, we might go blind if we look at the window. Interesting. Can we use the phone? Oh, there we go. There's our neighbor's number. I better take a peek a little. Yeah, just shoot this time of the day. So morning is safe. We got our neighbor's phone number. Everything's good so far. So I guess this is beer day. Day 1. Urbanello works at the brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy if you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day. Drink a beer and relax. Beer is not wine. I don't drink, but for the sake of the game, why not? There we go. Time to go to bed. Because I feel like we did everything we can in this one. The games. Oh, okay. Let's see our first visitor. Are they gonna get us, or are we gonna get them? The next episode. Oh, hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. Strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? Tell me something about your dad. Okay, that's it now. Tell me something about you. My dad. He likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. Sounds like our neighbor. When he does go out, he always leave me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer, so blah. It was gross. You know what? I agree. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Well, they drink it for the feeling. Not really for the taste. Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? Are you afraid of visitors? That's too dark. How did you get here in one piece? Feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of that, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? So I'll get your dad for you. Have a good day. I'll get your dad for you. I'll go home and scare you out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. Looks like a good family. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Oh, absolutely. Bye. Nice family. This one. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know. Completely agree. Just be like that. I guess sad. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You sure you won't make any trouble? Let's ask this one. Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. Never going to get your fucking answer asking that directly. Lesson learned. We're not gonna ask directly. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why do you think it'll be any different here? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? Why do you think it'll be any different here? They kick you out. I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better. I told you already someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing that they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have noticed. No one is having a hard day. Let's just let him in. Sounds misunderstood. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even know I shouldn't promise anything. Well, don't make promises you can keep, people. That's lesson learned. Another one. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It's so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? How'd you end up here? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. Maybe melting and go under our feet, but it could be worse. Well, you're gonna laugh, haha. Visitor come to my house, can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home, so now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? What do you think will happen? I said, what do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. Should we let her in? Or tell her she should leave? You know what? Let's make some bad decision. Thank you. Haha. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. She sounds grateful. So. Another one. How many are there? There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crash here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. Does my house look like a safe place to you? What if you're trouble? She needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? It's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Why are you so tired? I mean, what hasn't been exhausting lately? The visitors, the heat, getting fired. All of it's just piled up. It's been rough. Oh, my wife, everything though. Without her, I wouldn't have made it through any of this. What's keeping you going? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked that. It's not my business. Sounds like a good family man, even though the wife don't talk. We're letting everybody in, people. It's a party over here. Why are you standing there? Come on, honey. The nice man's invited us in. She's just feeling a bit shy. That's all right, sweetie. We'll get you rested up and back to your normal self soon. Okay. I guess that's all there is tonight. Oh, let's check the credits. Because we're not gonna go blind tonight. There's a deadly silence outside. There's no other. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Probably their body hurt. Or they learned their lessons. Definitely hangovers. You see if they're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something they pay you no mind. Can't blame them. Have fun, kids. Bedroom. Time to get a shut eye. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as the crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans, avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale signs. I knew something was wrong with them white perfect teeth. Throws me off every time. Our year early reports seem to back this up. This is regular teeth. This is perfect teeth. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. Perfect white teeth. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. We got 2 energy and we got 3 visitors. Well, peeps, who are we gonna check? Okay, we'll talk to him. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out the bar? I blame the train catastrophe that broke everyone's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. People find their own solutions. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I get it. I snapped, climbed into the bar, and screamed, "Stop blaming everything but yourselves." Oh, base. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Agreed. Nobody appreciated it, so why bother? Hey, he's spitting facts. People didn't like it. Don't sound like a visitor to me. Nobody over here. Remember, people, perfect white teeth. Come on, baby, don't pout. Why were you guys out on the street? Oh, we were on our way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time that we weren't gonna make it on our own, and stumbled upon your place. Thanks again for letting us stay, by the way. You know what? We got 2 energies. We'll use it on one of them. Oh yes, of course. Just please don't trample my darling wife. She's exhausted. See. They aren't perfect, but it is what it is. They tease me about them in school too. And where are those bullies now? Probably rotting in some alley beaten to death by some kind of monsters they once were. He passed the test, so let's leave him alone. Well, hello, lady. I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, so I went up to her room to find out what she was up to us. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quite and see what's going on there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. Wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then he need to lie down. My stomach's doing somersaults. That story doesn't make sense. So who's the man that's over there that... You know what? I'm testing you. See. Wait, what? You're gonna make a decision based on my teeth, okay? I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. That looks perfect. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have any kind of bandage? Whew. We avoided that one. Well, we found the visitors, people. Who have time to go to the dentist when the sun's about to collapse? Come on now. Come on now. Come up with a better lie. You know what? This picture looks worse in the morning. I'm not gonna lie. And we're out of energy, so day 2. I guess we survived day 2. Time to go to bed. And then we're gonna be accepting new visitors. And who goes on door number 1? View. Hello, anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Why would I let you in right off the bat? Of course. Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? All that banging is just, you wouldn't believe what I saw digging that last hole. Folks are dropping like flies lately, but no one's around to bury them. They just leave them where they fall. Son of basically cremate them all anyway. Did you see something out there? Did you just walk off the job? Did you see something out there? No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks stop caring about proper send-offs, I tell ya. Son of cremate the corpses anyway. And these nights, they're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it, I'm done. Oh, we'll let him in. Sure, whatever. Alright, I'm terrified. Those things might be right behind me. Another one. Hello, I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basement. Keep this up. And I'll probably forget how to talk soon, not that you care. Where are your parents? Alifano, home probably. Where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. It kind of suit them. My mom loves sunbathing too. So yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, ain't I? And I could juice a roof over my head. It's entitled. You're really gonna leave a kid out here under the burning sun with the visitors around? Oh, they're for the guilt trip us, huh? Should we let her in? You know what? Why not? Never mind. You already got that couple in that spot that ties the house together. I'm gonna stay, then we're doing things my way. You should leave. They checked out to be not visitors. Why don't you like the couple? You should leave. Whatever. I should not waste my time on you. So who are you to tell me to kick out people? Yo, you're insane. What's going on? You holding up okay there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know. But hey, I've got a dope way for you to rake in some easy cash. Wanna hear it? So we still scamming when it's already world-ending apocalypse. Okay. Since everyone else busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shit in their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Why are you here? I know the business. I like that. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing in all these people stirring shit up. So I say, let's roll with that and host the party to end all parties. End of the palooza, bro. I'm trying to survive. I ain't trying to party. I don't know what you trying to do, but nah, you should leave. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go see if a neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See you in hell, shrimp dick. Definitely. You're gonna get in here with that language. Time to take some naps. Here's the news. Anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of visitors has shown no signs slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address emerging situation. Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suit and gas mask. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. Well, I guess they don't be washing their hands before they knock on the door. So for now, stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, crisis report regarding Pale Maniac, but first, some ads. Too many bad memories. Turmoil, terror, and suffering. Visitors, but in our hour of need, just ours, cries were about to be left unanswered. FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes, Federal Emergency Management Agency, are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around. To do so, just hand suspects a notice to slip to have them visit FEMA. If you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline 000-451. Help us help you support FEMA during the fight against the visitors. Do I think I'm a visitor? I mean, I own the house. We weren't able to check on you earlier. You want to check hands? Give me your hands. Well, you're safe. Leave alone. Okay, where's that other person? Office. Okay. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a grave digger? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know, but these books aren't for reading. They just lie there quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then BAM! Empty. Empty, I tell ya. The paper says someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure, I remember. He had a mustache, but poof, kinda like that too in the wind. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Sounds like resurrection to me. Test you. Fine, wrong, wide, open, turn, inside out. Since it's a grave digger, we're not gonna check the hands. Checking the teeth. Dig too deep sometimes. About. Sorry, mine. Fair and square. Don't shine on us, but let's just say I found them. Base it down there and but ta-da, they came in handy. Leave alone. Then we It's after we've got lost a few times. It's alright though. Might be so that's a couple hours stops. Timing's all over the place. Why are you so eager to visit her mother now? Hey, who knows what happened to her? Her phone's turned off too. We haven't been able to reach her and she needs help. We gotta make sure she's okay. Nights are way shorter these days. Pretty darn scary walking around outside. But it's alright. We'll see her mom soon, sweetheart. Oh, so far it seems like we don't have any. Can we use our phone? Let's try to call our neighbor. Do we have the type? Checking the neighbor. Hey neighbor, you saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got. Oh, okay. Thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. Well, the ones that were out last night, I guess they're gone. Talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I know with all those. Was hoping she didn't notice, but back at home she said she saw a face in the grass. Trying to convince her it was her imagining, but she's not really biting. I killed them. It was that pale tall thing. I thought they only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw the silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Thanks. Well, I'm glad they're still alive and they're doing okay. Time for some nap time. So far we ain't got no visitors. And in door number 1, I wonder who would it be? Absolutely not. What do you want? You got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. I've got a gun. No, you don't. So, you alone? If somebody asks, are you alone? What do we say, people? Definitely not. Day to day, I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. Is that a threat? Is that? Hello. Oh, here. Lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have a room for us? Is your friend sick? Are you both sick, or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Fortune tellers? Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's gonna actually explode. What are you going to do next? Aren't you tired of carrying around? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. So our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Okay, I'll let you in. I think our parents' that's worse than her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it while we're here. Okay. I mean, we'll check all our people. Different knock. So we meet again. Things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start our conversation with a definition. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it to? Somewhere towards the beginning. Just open it right in the middle. Open at the end. My fortune by choosing a page in the book. You know what? We'll go in the middle. Where do you think we should go? We'll go in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am you. You were home. Yes, tragic story indeed. This way awaits us. It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Cat, let her in. Cat, let her in. Got you. Is that it? Do you have another one? Okay, I guess that's it for tonight. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. Here's some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. I'm glad we didn't let him in. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. If he's not a visitor, then I don't know what. Looks like they've been here all day. Two female employees standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kinds of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left outside to rot. Ooh, the teenagers. Rip. Shouldn't be chilling outside that late. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Noting that the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bobber Brewery together. Since then, Bobber Kearney has become one of the best selling beers both at home and in bars. Bobber's Kearney. Drink that good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available through Forest Food Delivery. Call now on 132-841-842. Well, we got a beer number if you want some beer delivery. So this is the kombucha. So it's not pee. It's not bad water. It's just fermented thing. Open. Oh damn. Where's our tall man? Oh, they ate him. Damn. What a visitor at the house. This is the end. How are you holding up? I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped over my entire body. Also very heavy and it's weighing me down. I want to take it off. I need to test you. See hands. Okay. Should have just put that back then. Leave her alone. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bad just I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but things complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up, or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find a chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest for a bit. I'm gonna test you. T. Oh, leave her alone. Who else are we gonna need to test? We got a visitor because what you gonna look into? Me too. You know what? We'll test you again. I need to test you. Eyes. Leave alone. Exit. Conjunctivitis awareness. For rest. I think we're fine right now. I wonder who killed our tall guy. You know what? We'll save this. Save the game. This save persists even after your current playthrough ends. My favorite, it makes me feel good. Clears my head. Reminds me that there's a use. I'm saving this one. Oh man. Going to bed. And what do we have here? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls on our neighborhood, checking alone. Of course, we'll split up a few smaller groups. So shouldn't take much of your time. Are you going to help us? Our first order of business collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. So should I just wait here for something to happen? Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no, stay with the other rest. If you need to back, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Oh, works for me. Damn, banging that hard. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here really took it out of me. Let me tell you, might I pop in and rest for a minute? What, you chose to walk all the way here, over here specifically? No, I didn't plan to come here. Don't be silly. Yet fate has a habit of bringing us together. No, meeting is a mistake, dearie. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with purpose. As it was always meant to be, I assume. We could just say, why did you stop here? I'm tired of walking here. I'd have a chance to catch my breath. Maybe even. That's enough for an old lady like me. You tell me something else, please. Share and share alike. Then maybe these old boats can rest on. You know what? Come in. I can tell you'll be very entertaining. Else maybe I'll find out what's been going on around here. Cool. Another one. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my daddy. Who did it? They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed them. Now our house is on fire. Come in. I don't. There's no place for me. But I only wanna see this. Wanna. That's where Daddy used to say. I wanna see Daddy. I'll kick him out. Come in. Yep. You know what? I'm taking care of this kid. Hi. You open or not? I don't want to let her in, but the bald guy said something about a cat lady. Know what? Know what? We'll listen to prophecies to know the bald man. The main question, yes, I know. How will I help you? Who are you? I dance ballet. That don't make sense. Did someone send you in here? Why matter? Prove that you're a person. 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 hand. Not enough. Did I pass the test? You know what? The bald dude said, "Let him in." We'll let her in. Time to run it. Enjoy. Okay, we'll make sure that little girl is a-okay, because she lost her daddy. Smells like someone died tonight. Definitely. Affecting me. I feel going to be. See nearby villages up there. Please stay within the designated area. In addition, females revealed hairless armpits. Female reports that the visitor have no visible hair in the Section 2, the agency is asking citizens to bear the test and comply with escorts warrants. That's all for now. Stay calm. About a visitor. Who killed who? Oh, that girl died. I gotta inspect them people. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy. That's when the close up. Poor little girl. I feel bad for her. Not gonna lie. I gotta check these 2 people. Getting old. Where you from? City Bottom, dear God. My baby's a speak of size. But I don't like it in front. How can you? Except you're covered with white cloth. Heavens. It's enough to make you wish yourself gone rather than keep watching. So off I pop. Toddled off looking for a place where there's still stories to hear. To feel unlucky here. Fates led me straight to your door. Now church, I'm not church, but in times like these, I'll check you. I feel like this is the visitor. We just go back underground. I had to test you. Besides, I got holes to dig and no time for shaving. Leave alone. Well, he seemed like a good person. I hate to test you. Teeth, my teeth. Yep, leave her alone. Oh, okay. I guess it's empty. Nothing to see here. Well, the basement is open. So, we'll see how this one goes. Nobody over here. Oh, hi, kitty. Pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Well, pick up the cat. Oh, little ray of sunshine. That's so cute. What do you think will happen if you type it again? Children's Day. Kitty's here. What more do you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open the door, ask yourself, what am I for? It's all same to me. Places play. Said go here, so went here. I don't want anything. What matters, you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? You know what? I'm gonna test you. You test me, huh? Yes, be sure of something. Armpits. Leave alone. Okay. I need to find the visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitor and isolate them. If you can't hand over a visitor to the quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA collection round. An employee will take anyone who has this paper examination. All for now. Can we hand that out? This weird ass woman right here. Someone is knocking. No, Kitty be asleep. If you're running over to inspection, don't worry, it won't take long. We're gonna close it. Such affects more thorough. We need to take someone else from your house. Fine, if there's no other way, don't worry. Yes, but we allowed it. Oh. Finally, they took the creepy lady. If you are unable to immediately transfer suspected visitor requires the mandatory appearance slip. Okay, works for me. Absolutely not. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. It's one thing after another. Am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order, or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Sounds about right. Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. This new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean? Yes, things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed, you're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. I don't want to meet you, homie. Like, seriously. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? How did you know about the cat? I see further than most, a gift I was given. I don't see all but you. I know what awaits further than the path we walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch. All the same, perhaps the mention it on the radio, will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? What's going to happen? Can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing pretends. For 2 days yonder, testing pretends Doom. So we can test for 2 days? When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. Okay, we're not letting people in. View. How's your new life treating you? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. You look unusual, so you notice things. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. Why is she asking me these questions? I'm supposed to be asking her. I used to pray my father would drop dead. Is that enough? I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. I'd rather not. Maybe it'll help once you get it all out in the open, but I won't force you to open up. I can offer you something most wouldn't. These days everyone's obsessed with the end of the world, but even though only a soul needs a special kind of attention, I can give you that. Make you feel something. Toss up a finger. We can test for 2 days. But sure, whatever. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together, just you and me. I'm sure you can distract yourself with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. Sure, whatever you say, woman. I don't trust you. And that's the last person we're letting in. Absolutely not. I tell you. It's the middle of the night. I'm stuck in the oven. But the air is thick as can't breathe. You got an bathroom? Why do you need my bathroom? Serious boy, I don't feel well. I need cold water now. I dragged myself the way here, and for what? An insolent upstart to turn away an unimportant man. I used to run this shit show. I was a minister. Come on, I can make it worth your You let me in now, and when this is all over, I'll see that you're compensated. And well, I might add, absolutely not. Yes, I know what'll do the trick. Yes, I do. Here's a little something from me. Cat food. They think, does that sweeten the pot? I don't take bribes. Preposterous, you know. See how poorly I'm faring out here? Where the hell am I supposed to go? I don't trust you. UMA officials expecting the site of recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitors to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. His skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out his teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling of this grisly display. It's a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Oh, oof. Oh, poor kitty. I feel bad for her. Why is this woman in my bed? No, sure, whatever. It's time to go to bed. Photography, dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Let's go somewhere. Thanks for letting me at my end of the street before dawn. And you, how do you feel? Fine, survival, what's important. I like that, it looks good on you, but don't bottle up, okay? You have a nasty way of spilling out. Right, when you want them, please. Be too shy, talk to me about it sometime. If not with me, then someone. Promise that much, okay? Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a cool fruit boy? was our new revolutionary or sensitive photographic film. Take a photo. If you see black badges, you found a visitor. Sponsor. Okay, we'll see who died this time. Well, Granny's still alive. You're still alive. Hopefully not the kiddo. Damn, they got the kiddo. That broke my heart. You've always been suspicious. I'll take it. I feel like he's the main culprit. Damn. I can't believe I let the kiddo die. You know what? We're gonna survive this game and then we're gonna restart and save the kiddo. Neighbor for rest. He said we can test for 2 nights, so they got the kid. I'm just gonna bring some beer. That actually made me feel bad. She actually died. No clue what she's doing. Who is it now? Hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh. I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. Mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes, the mushroom festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers, so please listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium, yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I guess we learn new things every day. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles, but what they told me last, well, let's say it's not good. They spoke of the mushroom festival drawing near, and that my dear boy is no good at all. No. The Book of Smiles? Special book, the most special in the world. In fact, it will tell you what must be done, but I'm afraid there's no time to read it. It's a big book and time's not on our side, so just toward the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. Alright, you keep them. Alright, I'll take the damn pages from the Book of Smiles. Sure, whatever. There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you got everything sorted. I'll get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. I guess that's the only one that panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Oof. Rough. A path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. With the bodies of those, he holds a rifle, smokes still drifting from the barrel. Gotta do what you gotta do. Guess that's it for the night. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. Okay. So we got a basement. Mushroom grew towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong, the mushroom stands tall and long. Under the tree of apple can you rest, she'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. Okay. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom mighty peel, while on the clock the hand shall climb. Make a haste, my friend, there is no time. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom mighty peel, while on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Okay. Well, I can go to the basement right now. It has something to do with the basement. Okay. Okay, someone died again tonight. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in to unresolved circumstances. FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Remain in your home. Please where you are. Stay where you are and wait for the instruction. Remember, support FEMA and join. That's the latest in the next episode. Up next. Damn, they killed the girl. Ghost creatures from deep underground. No, this are sci-fi novel, nor a cheap headline. This are new reality. Rumors continue to swell about the true religion. Aliens, The Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong. According to authorities, are all just basis theories. They show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. This mission remains unknown. FEMA visitors. That's the latest. Who's the visitor? Well, lady is still alive. She died. Good. One of us, a poor soul's apartment keys, paid with a smile. For Goliath reflected not as well. People in the crowd. Yeah, we got one visitor. Oh, talk about the basement. This the mushroom you be talking about? Take. Well, we ate the mushroom. No bed. We go to bed. Let's see how this one goes. We ate the mushroom. And what happened? Oh, okay. What happened? Hello? Oh, I have a very strange dream. Okay. That was weird. Why is all the door open? Is the cat okay? My husband disappeared to know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. did your other kids go? I don't know, maybe their father took them, went to go this, but I just know. Fought a lot, but it's hard not to acts like a complete ass, forget him. Come in. Okay, cool. Hey buddy, you got a room in there. What happened to you? Stand up, guy. Believe me, I've got the biggest heart of any man you'll ever meet. Sure. With that face, absolutely. Sure, I might punch out folks with perfect teeth and pretty eyes, but only 'cause I envy them. Come on now, I'm messing with you. Don't go getting all stiff on me. One or two weird traits doesn't make you a visitor. I would never hurt anyone over their teeth or their eyes or whatever they're seeing on TV. I couldn't even. Never mind. I'm not a stand-up guy, but hey, what's wrong with being a little funny? What the fuck about laughing will keep you sane, buddy. Even if everything else is going to hell. Without him, I'd be long gone. Sorry if my jokes rub you the wrong way. Trying to keep it together, you know. Gonna let me in, buddy? Sure, why not? Who are you? Fireman got caught outside while we were fighting fires. Thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but it was still horrible. The trees scuffed, they went up like matchsticks. Seen anything like it? Smoldering animal carcasses covered the forest floor. Weren't you at the hospital? There are no more hospitals, but when the visitors came, the whole point of the hospitals went up in smoke. Oof. End of the world, of course. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. That's very true. There's scuff. No helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. You know what? Come in. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long, so at least I won't have to die alone in that dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. Why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it. You can throw it away or use it for something else. We'll give it to the old lady. Let's see what's happening outside. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA took his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. True. Poor little baby. So bad for her. A bad sense of man, armpit, and assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket's covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make it out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Completely agree. This is why we don't go out at night. Let's read this note again. Welcome guests, not for the strong. The mushroom stands tall and strong under the tree of apple. Can you rest? She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. Okay. Time to go to bed. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones was under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence, the harbinger of death, the sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing over louder. The bells told us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Caraman inundans. I had no clue what she means. Up next, special report on the temporary suspension of course disposal. Incidents that spark numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measure imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residents' inspection, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're able to cremate deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Well, the doors are back to where they were. Hello, kitty. Oh, Granny's not here no more. How are you feeling? Like it's even worse than I thought. Cough, cough. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though, thank you, but now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have just stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out, after all. Until the end of the day, he's been trying his best to help people. Hey, how you doing, Rosa Nobel? Hope you're doing good tonight. This is the first time I see this. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Ate the apple sweet and sour at the same time. Are we gonna test them? We'll test it later. Granny, I've been suspecting her since day one, so I don't know. Oh, there's the new people. The gravedigger is gone. We ate an apple. We could. Who else we're gonna check today? No, we're not smoking. Absolutely not. Is there anything on the basement? Nope, nothing on the basement. We're gonna go to the kitchen and check the people. We got 3 energies and we're gonna spend all of it for them. Stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all of this, but it's too late to change any of that now. I agree. Well, I need to test you. Eyes, armpits, photo. Leave her alone. Well, she passed that one. No dark spots. Hey buddy, what's on your mind? How's it going? Feeling just fine, buddy. I took a peek inside your fridge. By the way, man, if I knew that you had that much beer, how'd you score it anyway? Your uncle work at a brewery or something? Bah, whatever. You can keep your secrets. What a mess, huh? In a different world, we could be drinking cold ones and watching the big game. Even meat. I agree. Why'd you freeze? Nah, I was just taking this off. I'm definitely testing you. You're weird. Eyes, photo, armpit, ears. We'll do photo. It's not good. I lied for a second. The truth be told, just never really got around to it. Leave him alone. Seems like he's safe. Well, I gotta test you, buddy. I want to test your sure back off. I'm not sure everything I had went up in flames. Take a look. No, they're not white. So I should smoke. And exactly a trip to the dentist. Leave him alone. Okay. Looks like we're safe tonight. Even though fault people that died. Well, time to go to bed. And who would be our guest? Hi, kitty. She ain't got no cat food, but hello. We require more test subjects. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones to what's going on in the city. Repercussions. Keep resisting, and there'll be even more outbreaks. Hiding business will only make them multiply. That only leads to more violence. It's going to continue. How long is all of this going to continue? When are you going to get rid of the visitors? How long is this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? I had to have someone again over to you. At first I'm grateful with them, but now I feel like all I have is people, not visitors. But this time we'll need two to be residents. Now we'll be back. So fine, if it helps. Remember, we'll bring these two back before you know it. End of the business. They took the good ones too. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who are you even? Why are you dressed like that? You look like some kind of cultist freak. We are the harbingers of new fate, the orators of hollow doctrine. Death had come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it that you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways on you. Your house is perfect for you. Death influence strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brother trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. A sour prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there will be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. But fine. It's like, then I'll just shoot you all. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come check them. Okay, interesting. Damn, hard on the door. Oh, is this where do good? That improves your odds of survival. Visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. Need to know nothing else about me. Is that broom in your hands? What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Yeah, that's a good term. I have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses, how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take, and if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your question. Now I ask mine. Going in this neighborhood, any threats I should keep an eye out for? Keep short. I'm bad guy. My own feet must be taking care. No clue if they come back. Have naked visitor in the Just one half naked, so he wasn't wearing any protective armor. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. Of course. Why would I lie about it? You've got my attention. I'll be back again. It sounds pretty sane. I would act the same, to be honest. Help me. I've been shot. Not gonna last long. What happened? Broke out one of them. They came knocking during a sweep and grabbed me right on my doorstep. They were already scanning me. The second I crack open the door, next thing I know, they're scribbling in their tablets and telling me I gotta come with them. I told them fuck off, so they cuffed me. I got away eventually though. Empty parking lot, fence off a couple of times. Fill the empty space, big ass shipping containers. They show people into every. God, that's your FEMA crimes on their security is a joke. Didn't you even need a plan? I just waited for the right moment and climbed the fence. They're busy in there. You can tell they're preparing for something. Well, I guess the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of the pigs turned and saw me. Then he started shooting. I dropped straight off the fence into a puddle. Then fucking legged it. You should leave. Oh damn it, I'm either bleeding out on your door, so let me come on man, I'm ready to give you everything I've got here. How about cigarettes? I've got nothing else on me, please. You know what, fine, I can't listen man to folks like that before. You got one right here in your place, the calls quiet minds their business, then they'll throw you under doubling. I'm telling folks like that, yeah, no, I mean, you should leave. Looking for me? Fine, hide behind your little door, see where that gets you. Of course, it's my house. I can do whatever I want. Excuse you. Mob groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper carefully not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zone and are moving into former residence homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Ooh, that's rough. While dogs roam the street, their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them, but now you can't shake the feeling it's better not to go outside. And we got an Aurora and a bunch of hungry dogs. Wish we could feed them, but unfortunately, we can't. Too bad. Well, hopefully, we don't have visitors to kill us when we go to bed tonight. Good afternoon, you are watching the news. We don't have visitors. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack due to overcrowding in existing facilities. They just made following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. Oh, if an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect for the relevant authorities. So we have bleeding gums. And remember, stay where you are and await further instruction. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on the dangerous new cult. Then we just accepted a cult. The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activities. The charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents to the city. And we're supposed to accept all of them, huh? Oh, absolutely. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. inside the clock over here. What do you say? Well, we ate the apple. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Okay. The hand must climb. Oh. Sounds about right. That's what he said. We're just following what he said. Hello, kitty. Damn, they took my friend. Kinda like that burn guy, to be honest. We got 3 cultists. Well, at least they didn't kill the other dude. It seems like we're pretty safe so far. Are we gonna talk to the cultists? You know what? Let's talk to the cultists. You look down to the eye. I wanna go there. I'll go where? Doesn't matter, you wouldn't get it. I feel like I should know. I said, don't push me, I'm barely holding it together as it is. Just leave me alone. Okay, I need to test you. Teeth, ears, this photo. Okay. The eyes, should take a look. Besides, plain brown, just like to have the word, but leave alone. Mr. Cultist, who are you? We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal. We have found a path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Or is it truly the unknown they fear? Or the lashing of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning. Lo, his answer was laughably simple. That is our purpose, and we are her followers. Cultists, of course, good news, right? Are you afraid? Brothers and faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us either heaven or hell. It's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand it, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she truly is beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will. For in his eyes, I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and still are resolved to be ready. Only then we cross the rivers of death and mountains of bones and reach our death. Sound crazy as hell. How long will you be staying? Worry not home. We'll be in trouble. We appreciate yours without it. Don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey will be long and hard. You know what? I'm just gonna say this. I would prefer this cultist compared to that pale man outside. At least we know we're not alone. It sucks that some of the survivors died, but so far we're going strong. We're just gonna drink this beer, and we're gonna go to the bed. Can we pet the kitty? Of course, we're petting the kitty. Need some love, right? So if it likes or not, I'm pretty sure it likes it. Pick up the cat. One of the lives. Few. It's so cute. Do you have anything here in the basement? Enter basement. Don't have anything. Well, we're on day 9. I think we got all survivors, even though it's cultists and a weird dude. As weird as he is, I think it's human, to be honest. So, let's take this bed. We followed the note so far. It said we eat the mushroom. Welcome the guest, not strong. We ate some apple. And it said the clock turned to 12. And then we'll see what happens. Time Take a nap. Let's see who goes here. Hi, kitty. Oh, hello. There you are again, my boy. I'm glad to see you did everything the Book of Smile asked you. I sure hope it was enough to stop the festival. Santa Claus be telling us, okay. Why? Mycelium told me, of course, the mushroom could communicate. How did I forget? It knows oh so many things, but now it too is in danger, just like the rest of us. The mushroom have been growing too fast. How exactly do our actions stop the festival? Ask the mushroom not to start the festival. How exactly do our actions stop the festival? My dear boy, we can speak to the mushroom direct. No, no, no. We are not part of the mycelium. But the Book of Smile showed us the way to claim the roots and restless growth. And well, that's just what we did. I'll be back when the time is right. We'll make sure the mushrooms stay small and stop the festival from ever happening. Just remember, the mushrooms aren't always what they seem. Just remember, mushrooms aren't always what they seem. This isn't goodbye, dear boy. I like Santa. Who is it? I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening, may I come in? Were you watching the house? Why do you ask? Well, I'm simply looking for the same thing as everyone else, safety, and if I'm locking some conveyance to keep the boredom at bay. And with it being so quiet, I didn't think anyone lived there, so I thought to myself, if I look, maybe the door was locked and I would be polite to knock before breaking it down. Who are you? I'm a surgeon, so sick. Our ward was always short on funding, so I often ended up handling patients with conditions outside my specialism. And now the hospital are gone, so I just wander and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospital. Sure, come in. But I can hope. I have weakness with older people and kids, I swear. Hard banging. Change is hunting you, so am I, and now one of your ilk is deathless, all because of a word, one single but what a word it is. You know who I mean. Yes, strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. A lot of people said that. Why don't we try something new, a gamble of sorts? If there are at least two of us inside in your house, you open the door for me, because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? I'm not alone. Well, even we are rare sight now, let alone your kind, locking their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again, please don't ever come into my house. The feeling is worse now. Strange is because of all this destruction. I thought it was the bald guy, the one that said about the cat. I've already got all the help I need. I felt weaker. My side can't reach as far as it did. It's probably not you or her. This happened once before. At the very beginning, everything will be fine. Newly grown stalks will break through the ash and reach for the sky. I never understand what you're saying. Goodness, I was simply thinking. Before I came to you, everything felt so clear. Now it's like a fog. Now the basement, yeah, something there, though I can't quite see what. Why do you need it? I remember it was the right thing to do. It had to be done, and you remember jumping won't help you. Not yet. I need to be alone with my thoughts. So it was him. He did came back. And who's our last visitor? Sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just want to provide a little hope for kids who've been abandoned. I took in those they called tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but I couldn't save them. what happened to the children? They died in flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified. Children, my actual visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. Felt their terrified little eyes watching me. Out here, I can't say understandable, but someone like that. See for who? The children. I'm sorry. You should leave. I don't blame you, but please promise me something before I go. If you ever come across a lone child in need, please take care of them. Of course, I will take care of the kids. Thank you. We'll keep the cultists because the cultists keep me alive. Howdy, y'all home? Me looking for someone, ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Who our neighborhood? The gun got cleared out, ain't no one know where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. Why did they evict you? Said our building took a mighty solar hit or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks on their heinies, grabbed a few of them up too, told others to get like nothing happened. You should leave. Fine, just don't go open the door for them yellow fellas. Matter of fact, don't open it at all. I'll bring my brood here, Big Mama. Make sure you don't die alone. Well, thank you. Well, we got an achievement too that we don't let in aggressive tenants. Sounds about right. Two female officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives, must be wondering how he got there here without a ladder. I think it's the pale man that did it. What's that noise? Well, we can't go to the basement. Female officers stand over the dead. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. What's that noise? Is it the cultists that be making that noise? Well, as long as they keep me alive, we'll be fine. Can we open this? Okay, time to go to bed. We're still alive, folks. Good afternoon now for the news. The situation is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, Corpse's postal operation have resumed. Though new challenges have emerged, according to the latest news reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threats. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals. Skin irritation. The investigation into attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and ongoing visitor threats. If you have any question about the recognized visitor, the FEMA hotline is open on 00451. If we forget, I guess we got the information so far. So we stay where you are and await further instruction. That's the latest for now. Up next, report the unfolding situation, the collapse belt. Sure. Troubling news from the countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. Damn. The world is burning, people. Death toll remains unknown and evacuation currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. I feel like we did all of the thing he wanted. Hi, Kitty. Kitty's doing fine. Nobody here. We already check everybody over here. We'll just waste our energy. We'll keep the cultists. Where's Doc? Well, hello, Doc. I'm to the hospitals. Oh, it was awful. When things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospitals. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain that we didn't really know how to test for that, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving, making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up, and while they decided the crowds were a threat to outbreak containment, so they took all the patients to the quarantine zone in the hospital, but they just shut down. Well, it's like Walking Dead. You hear a cough, and now all of a sudden you're infected. So FEMA put you out of work. Tell you the truth, after the hospital closed their doors, I went to triage at one of the quarantine zones. So why would you do that? So you're just another FEMA bastard. Why would you do that? I wanted to keep helping people. It's my calling. I couldn't just walk away from that. True. He's a surgeon either way. Maybe. No, forgive me. I'm not ready to talk about it just yet. We gotta test you on me. What did we shake Simon? Armpit, hands. We'll do hands. So you'll break there. Yeah, that's all for now. Please take a look. And this and shit, never let them go stiff. You never know what. Leave alone. Let me check you again. Let me try a photo. I don't really check every little thing. I can only assume this must be a part of it. So I was curious to look about. What do you think? Leave alone. Okay. I trust my cultists, so I don't have to test them. What? We'll waste another one for you. Armpits. What? Let's leave him alone. I think we're doing fine. I'm going to bed. View. Festival's still coming after all. Hello, Santa Claus. There's so much chaos within the mycelium that the ritual, well, it just darn didn't work. Why didn't it work? Something's gone cuckoo inside the mycelium. When too much malice builds up in its threads, it gosh darn clogs everything up it does. Mushrooms are like a liver trying to purge the body of poison. Okay, but lately there's been so much malice the mushroom has gone beyond all bounds. I want to have to do this, but I think we'll have to journey to Mushroom Land. Mushroom Land. It's a scary place that no man has ever been to. And truth be told, it would be better that way, but alas, we have no choice. We must stop the festival no matter what. Are you ready to go with me to Mushroom Land? You know what? We'll go with Santa Claus. Yes. Oh, that's the spirit, my boy. Gather your things and let me see your watch. Midnight? Oh my gosh, we're late. Come along now. Look at this split before the gate of Mushroom Land closes. Mushroom or something else, you know. Oh. They can go very fast when things go bad. They can grow up. We're definitely Mushroom Land fast. It's a beanstalk right before your very eyes. Makes you wonder what will become of them once the clock strikes midnight. definitely tripping. And the bigger the mushroom, the more clumps of malice gather in the soil. I guess communicate with each other, right? Where the cap could cover the whole earth. So the mushroom is all of us until there's nothing left. Okay. And now dear boy the Messiah must find a way to unleash all that rage. And the apple and the mushroom. Fiddlesticks, that ritual was supposed to calm it down. The apple seems were meant to remind it bond between humans and mushrooms. Oh, but it seems the Messiah has gone cuckoo now, blinded by the fury trapped within his threads. Oh, he's bringing us to the roots of the mycelium. It's out there somewhere. Quickly, my dear boy, we have to stop the mycelium before the mushroom grows too large. Oh yeah, Santa Claus, follow me, look at this people. Mushroom beanstalk or something. Hello? Looks like we're too late, my dear boy. Well, alrighty then. Say, you still got some of that kombucha? Shroom or doom? Well, that's the ending we got. We got the Shroom or Doom ending. I would say I definitely enjoyed the game. It was an interesting one. Why face the apocalypse if we could get high as hell and get lost with Santa Claus and trip and finish the ending, right? Well, that's gonna be it for tonight, folks. I hope you enjoyed. No, I'm not human, and no, you shouldn't let people in, except if it's kids, unless they got black eyes. But that's another talk for another time. Hope everybody have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you on the next one.